Hello everybody, just playing a little bit of Pax Dei. Uh, this is what I've got into since Dune kind of died off. It's a very, what I would call slow burn, grindy MMO sandbox game. Uh, I enjoy games like this. This is not everyone's cup of tea. This is one of those games where you chop all of the trees to make planks and beams and charcoal and all of the different types of things that you would or could make out of wood. And all of the gear in the game is crafted by players. So anything from, except your underwear. You always have underwear and that kind of thing. But anything else that a player would use or wear was crafted by another player. So right now I'm just trying to get my pack full before I go in and put some wood in my charcoal kiln. It takes a lot of wood and ore to do anything in this game. Um, the developers recommend that you find a clan and that kind of split the different things up, and different people do different things. Um, and that's all fine and well and good. But I really like the crafting aspects in most games. And so I do most of the gathering for what I craft in game. Sometimes the people I play with do help me some. It's not that they are refusing to help me or don't want to help me or anything like that. A lot of them just play and want to do the PvE content. They're not interested in crafting or gathering or any of that type of stuff. So it's not that they're uh, not helping or don't want to help. It's just that it's not really their forte. And I like it, so why don't I just do it? There is, like I said, a lot of gathering that has to go on to make anything. Um, we have a guild hall. I anymore I do most of what I do out of my home uh, because it's set up better to work out of than the guild hall. Better is not the right word. It's set up to do higher. It's it's tuned more for doing crafts. How about that? There we go. That's what I need to try to say. It's not better, but it's set up differently. And since I set it up, it's set up more like I want it to be set up. As I said, you also do need wood for things like beams and sticks and timbers and all that type of stuff. So um, anytime I don't have enough of a particular wood source to turn it into charcoal when I'm crafting, I'll throw it in a box, and then the next time I need to make fine stock or planks or fine beams or whatever the type of wood I need might be, I can just run and grab it out of a box somewhere. And if I really get in a bind on making charcoal, I can also go and get wood out and throw it in the box, and it's there and it's ready to go. Um, this type of game is, like I said, a very slow burn, grindy kind of game. Um, it reminds me of Legends of Aria or Ultima Online or uh, RuneScape or some of the other ones. As you saw, just 8, and you can have 3 different types of food, and those foods buff you in different ways. So I'm just getting my buffs back up while I'm out here. Probably not going to run into any enemies here right outside my house, but you never know. It also gives you more stamina when you have food, so you can chop the trees better and more efficiently and all that type of stuff. See another player off over there in a different distance who's also chopping trees. Looks like he's just chopping the smaller trees. He's probably still leveling lumberjack. This particular character is as high in wood chopping as you could get, so I'm just gathering the wood right now. Whenever I get the charcoal kind of swapped out, I'll go and gather some ore and put it into smelt. And then if we have time after that, maybe we'll see how some of the crafting and stuff works. Like I said, it's a very slow, grindy kind of thing. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I think that the developers developed this game as a very niche game. I think that the target audience is a very small group of people. I think that the PvE in the game is good, but it is definitely intended to have a group that you run around with and do stuff with. I've got a bunch of beehives and the resin. I've got chests full of resin, so I don't really need that. So that's why I'm chunking it out on the ground if you see me dropping stuff. You need one beehive part and some other bits and bobs like planks and stuff to make beehives, and then you can harvest honey and beeswax and stuff from your beehives. But currently I have all of the beehives I need, and I'm pretty sure we have a box full of beehive parts inside the house there. So I'll just drop it. If something happens and I need beehives in the future, well, I'll just have to come back and farm it if I'm wrong and don't actually have it. But I think I do. There's a pile of wood over on the ground from where I chopped that tree a while ago and didn't pick it up, so I'll run back over there and grab that. I forgot it was here. I saw it floating on the ground. Oh yeah, getting some good wood now. Drop that resin because it takes up a slot, and like I said, I don't really need the resin, so there's no point in me carrying that around if I don't need it. I really like the oak trees because they drop more of the heartwood than anything else, but I think I currently have all of the oak trees on cooldown, so I'm going to grab a couple of these beech here. That will probably get me filled up. Then I'll be back in there putting the charcoal in, and then we'll take a tour and see some of the other stuff. I don't know what you guys think about the game, but I think it's really pretty. I think it's pretty much beautiful. It's one of the prettiest games that I've seen. My other monitor where I have the screen on seems to be goofing up. Let me see if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Get it back where I can see it. I like to see what the stream looks like while I'm streaming. I don't really listen to myself, so if you guys come in here and I sound funny, I hope somebody lets me know. I mean, I always sound a little funny, but you know, you guys get the idea. But I do think this game is just, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, running around the sun setting there. You can see the shadows and the reflections and stuff on the wall. I think that's one of its strongest points, is how pretty the game is. And it's very much a sandbox. You know, you create your own narrative, you do your own thing in the game. There's no hand holding, there's no do this, there's no fetch quest, there's no do this quest. There's a very brief tutorial at the beginning of the game, and then it's like, go find your fate and do your thing. be what you want to be, play how you want to play, do what you like. You don't have to craft anything. You can buy stuff from other players if you choose. Uh, I very much enjoy crafting and have enjoyed crafting in most of the games I've ever played, so I mean, that's why I'm crafting. It's not that I couldn't buy stuff from another player. It's just that I'd like to be the player that people are buying stuff from, so there's that. That's why I've got all the forges sitting around uh, full of stuff doing the things that they're doing. Alright, that should be back up good enough on the forges. You can hear the charcoal kiln sizzling. We'll let this guy have the trees for a while and go gather a little bit of the wood or ore we can put in to start smelting. Get the furnaces up and running again. They're probably about ready to be swapped out if I was guessing. Wasn't sure if I was running or not. There's no mounts in the game yet. They're telling us we're going to get mounts someday, but at this point I'm not holding my breath. Everything about the game takes time. The developers, it's a small team from I think Finland, and they take their time to do things. The last couple of patches have been PvP related, so I'm hoping to see them get some the PvE content up and running. A couple new players there at the Pax Dei. Looks like that's just started. We're having the free week. I guess it's over tonight at midnight or something. I don't know if they're actually free players. They could just be new players who are starting out. But a lot of times that's how new players start out, because you have the crafting stations around the Petromea, so you can start out and do the beginning crafting and that type of stuff. But anyway, let's see here. In somebody's house here. Oh, look at this. They've thrown the sand on the ground. We'll pick that up. We're going to need that, so we'll pick it up for them. On gems, we need the onyxes. We've out-leveled them. We've got a bunch of them in a box in case we need to go back and craft something with them. You do use those. I think it's the attuned bronze heater. Uses the citrine, so they're not worthless. They're not useless, but you only need a certain amount of them. And instead of having a stack of them in my inventory while I'm mining ore, I would rather have the extra spot to put something in that I need more. Somebody else's house over there to the right, you see the little wooden house. Let's see. Oh, there's another one. We picked up another one somewhere, some way, somehow. That happens, I reckon. I hear a deer somewhere. Don't see it, but I hear it. Anywho. Somebody else running around mining, I hear them. There's the miner. Let's see, what have we got up here? I can't remember what's iron and what was that? Oh, blueberries. Well, definitely take blueberries, because you need blueberries for a lot of the cooking and a lot of the drinks and a lot of the different things. And there's not a ton of them anywhere, so whenever I see them, I will sacrifice an inventory spot to blueberries. The blueberry gods. Let's saw 2 more citrines, so I'll drop them. This impure iron ore. Some lead. I think we have a whole chest of that full of stuff. Let's see here. Sorry, had a message on my phone. It was going to keep beeping until I silenced it or looked at it. So I looked at it and responded and took appropriate adult type actions. Impure iron. Impure iron. Don't need garnets either for anything that we're leveling now, and I haven't seen any recipes that make me think I'm going to need them in the near future. So same with obsidian. I'm not saying it's useless, I'm just saying I don't need it, at least not at this time. And they seem to be so to drop so often. I can't see saving something. One of the biggest challenges as a crafter in the game is inventory management. You know, managing your inventory in your backpack or at your workshop or at your house or at your guild hall. You're always playing the inventory management shuffle, always trying to make sure you have what you need and to do the next thing you need to do. There are a ton of skills in this game, and all of the skills level independently of each other, but they do need things from different skill sets sometimes to level up. For example, I'm currently leveling blacksmithing, but I am having to get a ton of leather from my brother who's leveling leatherworking. I'm leveling leatherworking too, but just at a much slower pace. I'm leveling all of the crafting skills, but he's hammering on the leather, so I'm counting on him to give me components I need for leatherworking. I mean, for blacksmithing from leatherworking. Somehow my brain didn't quite work there. Sorry about that. But like I said, it's very much a slow burn kind of game. There is PvE to do. There is PvP in the game. I've not done a lot of the PvP. I've actually only went into the PvP zone. There's like a zone dedicated to the PvP, and I've only really went up there one time, or I've only went up there a few times, and I've only interacted with other players in the PvP zone once, and it wasn't the most positive experience. It was 3-on-1, and I was on the receiving end of the one, so I would not have said it was a positive nor favorable experience for me. It's part of, the devs want you to find your people and get a group that wants to do what you do, and each of you have each other's backs and stuff, and that's all fine and well and good, but if you don't find that group, it's hard to do all of the things. So there's that aspect as well. I hope that they do some stuff to make it a little better. I don't know if they will or not. They've said that they want this to be a social sandbox, and you know, a night or two a week we have a crew in here running around doing stuff. And the rest of the week I'm in here farming and gathering mats so that we can get gear to go do more events, more shenanigans and stuff. That lowland goat is very aggressive for a goat. You wouldn't think a goat would be that aggressive, and I don't think most are. But these particular goats are pretty stinking aggressive. There's a little camp over here. I'll show you guys a little bit about how the PvE works. So that guy shot me with his bow, and then I'm so close to him now he's not shooting me anymore. He's using his knife on me. This buddy over here, right as I was killing him, looked around and saw me killing him, so he was like, "Oh, you killed my buddy." So he got ticked off at me. There's no treasure chest, there's no nothing to loot here. All it is just if the guys that you just killed drop something, and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. I should have healed up before I came up here and started on this guy, but you can only heal unless you're a healer out of combat. My health back and get some spirit back. There we go. If I run into anything else, I can kill it. Of course, these are the ever popular blackberries. If I get a pretty good pile of those, then I will save them. If I don't get very many, then I will drop them on the ground later and fill up with something else. As a rule of thumb, if I get 24 or something, oh look there, level 32 skinning. If I can get 25 or so of something, I'll save it. If I can't get at least 25 of it, I'll probably drop it and pick up something else I can get 25 of. A lot of things in the game will stack all the way to 100. Some things do not. Like the ore only stacks to 20, but the sand stacks to 100. Sand stacks to 100. Barley stacks to 100. Bodies only stack to 20. Oh look, it's goats. In group content, I heal a lot. We didn't really have a healer until I started doing that. I've healed in several other games. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I kind of like doing it. But the healing staffs, they seem so weak in combat that I started using melee weapons when I'm running around solo, because it's near impossible, or at least the way I do it, it's near impossible to kill hardly anything with the Sylvan and Cleric staffs. I've been told I'm doing it wrong. I've been told if you do it right, they're very powerful, but I haven't figured out how to make them seem very powerful. So for me, they're pretty weak. So. This is what I do a lot, is I'll run around and bust the rocks and chop the trees and make the ore and make the charcoal and make the ingots and craft the things. If I wasn't doing this, I'm not 100% sure how much I would enjoy the game, because if you're not out grinding this stuff and gathering this stuff, there's not, well, you'd have to figure out what you wanted to do. I mean, that's how the game is. It's like I said, it's very much a sandbox, and So there's not quests to go and do. There's not like outpost rushes or some kind of a PvP mode you can just flag into. To do PvP, you have to go to the PvP zone, and it's full loot. If you die there, you can lose everything you have on. Even if you don't lose it, it can be damaged really badly, and you'll lose the ability to use it because it can be so broken that you can't use it anymore. So that's copper. I thought that was iron. That's iron. Let's see. So I need 7 more iron. I need 5 more iron. 4 more iron. Alrighty there. I have a full pack of iron. Almost full on wool. It only goes up to 50. Let's go see if we can kill a few wolves and finish these 2 stacks of leather up, maybe. Is a wolf cave right here. So we pop down in here. There should be a wolf not too far in here. Oh, there it is. He broke my block. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but he broke my block. There we go. Now I'm skinning him. Oh, my food's all falling off too. I thought I had just ate not long ago, but apparently it's been long enough ago that my food buffs have fallen off. That'll help. Let's get my health back up to full. My stamina back so I can block. You have to have stamina to block. Oh look, there's 3 wolves. Whenever I get 3 like this, I just try to DPS race them and see if I can kill them before they kill me. Usually I can. Earlier, I don't know if that was today or yesterday, but earlier at some point in time, I was up here in this wolf cave, and this same wolf cave, and I was doing wolves, and like, you see those 3 over there? I was fighting, say, those, and then like 3 more came up behind me and body blocked me in here, and then, oh shoot, I forgot to heal up. This may not be the smartest thing I ever did. Gotta watch my health. Ooh. Okay, run away. Gotta run. Gotta run. You have to run. Health is too low. About to die. See if I can get back outside and let her health get straightened out. Oh shoot, they're still chasing. Did not realize they were still chasing. Okay, they stopped. Alright, let's get our health back up. Okay. Alright, now then. Let's go back and try that again. Since I'm starting out with my health full, that should go a little better than it did a minute ago when I wasn't at full health. Let's see, where were they? Over here? I think so. There we go. That worked out a little bit better. Alright, let's see. How many blackberries do we wind up with? 14. Let's drop the blackberries and let's pick up these animal hides, because we should be able to finish filling up with animal hides in here. And we are not going to fill it with blackberries in here. If there had been 24 blackberries, or 25 blackberries, I would have probably just poured it out and went back home. But the slot in my backpack, I think, is worth more than that few blackberries. One's already aggroed before I ever got near him. That was odd. He wanted to eat me. Well, that's okay. I want to chop him. Got my big great axe out here, and I'll just chop away on that sucker. Let's see, let's get our health back up before we go look for any more trouble. I think I see some in there. Maybe it's just one. Alright, health's back up, spirits recovered. Skin the wolfies. They make the wolves sound pretty pitiful, don't they? They sound like puppies instead of wolves, but as you can see, they're pretty stinking ferocious. Is there some more wolves up here somewhere that come behind me? I can't remember. Yes, there are. I think if I don't kill these guys right here, if I have to beat a hasty exit, they can be waiting on me, and then I can wind up dead, so I'm going to try to kill them before they kill me. It's kind of a DPS race to see. In this particular instance, I had more DPS than they did. Healing up. Get some more spirit back. Going down, going back. Sloshing through the water. Let's see here. I think they're right down here somewhere. There they are. Is it just the one? Well, that was interesting. Sometimes you can just get the one. But, gotta watch my health. If another one comes, I don't have enough health and spirit and stuff. Oh, he's definitely another one coming. See it? Chasing me? Yep. I gotta get back here somewhere. Get up. Alright. Get my health back. My spirit back. Spirits for your, like, special skills and stuff. Like, your spells that you cast with your weapon and stuff. Chase me all the way back there, and you're gonna walk all the way back, buddy? Alright. Alright, so I am out of inventory slots. So that means it is time to go home. So we recall to the house. Well, actually, we call to the Petramea. And then once we get there, we'll run down to the house and empty your bag. See about putting some more stuff on to cook. There's D-Bones. Some names. Well, you know. Yes, there's no accounting for taste. They probably like it. They probably think it's cool. And it may be. Wow. Something just exploded up there, it looked like. Was that a tree fell? Maybe? I don't know. Yep, I think it was a tree fell. So whoever's chopping those trees is definitely up there chopping away on those trees. Alrighty. Let's see. What do I have? I should go downstairs and put some stuff away before I start trying to do anything else. Probably be quicker and more efficient if I thought about that at the beginning. So we'll save the onyx. Goes there. And got some hooves out here. So we'll save these hooves. Got some barley. I thought that was barley. Is that not barley? Oh, there it is. We'll save the barley in here. Got some meat. Put it over here in the freezer. Alright, so that leaves blueberries, a locket. Blueberries go here. Locket goes... Nope, not there. Are lockets in there? I think there are. No, maybe not that locket. Oh, it's a cracked locket, not a worn out locket. Is there some down here? There it is. Yep, there's some there. Cracked right there. Okay. I'll probably take the sand and put it out back. It takes the glass like an hour to cook. So it takes it a while. And you can only do it in the bigger furnaces. You can't do it in the smaller furnaces after you get to where you need the regular glass instead of the rough glass. So save it there. Let's go put this leather away. Then we can do something with the iron. goes there. And then the rough animal hide goes here. And what we got? Wool goes up here. Suede leather. Is that in here? I think it is. Alright, that leaves us with iron. All that beautiful iron. Put that charcoal in there. This iron in here. And go chop a couple more trees maybe. Unless somebody's out there chopping. If that guy's still out there chopping, I have another thing to do.
Mic off. Mic on.
Let's see, is he chopping? I don't think he's chopping oak trees. He may not have the skill to chop oak trees yet, so we'll just start chopping oak trees. If he comes over here and he acts all butthurt, we'll do something else. What we're trying to do is to give some time for this free port home to go away. You get one every hour, and we just used one 7 minutes ago, so now we can't use it again for an hour, and it costs like 30 of the travel coins if you want to do it. So I tried to avoid doing that. I try to avoid doing that so hard that I've actually made another character to mine and chop trees on and stuff so that I don't have to spend that. I tentatively feel like bows in this game are underpowered. My understanding is earlier in the game they were overpowered in PvP, but I definitely don't see that nowadays with what we've got to work with. I'm not that I'm a perfect archer by any stretch of the imagination, but they just seem a little underpowered, a little underwhelming. Let's see here. This one is an oak. Let us drop that because we do not need that. Alright, let's see here. Heartwood, hide, antlers, leather, heartwood. let's see here. If you're wondering, this really is a large part of the play loop of a crafter. You have to chop a million trees and you have to dig a million ore nodes. That really is a large part of what you will do if you want to be a crafter. Okay. Backpack is full. Let's go see about putting this down. That door is open. Let's close the door. There we go. Let's see. We have a deer meat. Let's put the deer meat over here. And we also have an antler. Let's take it outside. Got stuck in the corner there. Antler here. That just leaves leather and wood in my bag. Let's see. Leather. And then let's go back here and get these charcoal furnaces rocking and rolling. Let's see here. You. Alrighty. I thought I had more spots to fill with charcoal than that. Alright, I'll drop these down here. Alright, and then how long have I got left on my cooldown? I still got 46 minutes. So I could technically chop trees for 46 minutes, but I don't think I want to do that. So I'm going to stand here on the front porch and hit log out. Yeah. And then look, there's my character going to sleep. But here's this character logging in right here. So, let's see, make sure everything looks good. Yeah. Got plenty of food and stuff. Let's make sure, because that pickaxe looks like it could use a little attention. Creepers. I guess that's all the lifetime it's got. There's a couple of free ports. One of them is up here to the PvP zone. And the PvP zone is intended for PvP, but I don't do a lot of the PvP, so I just port up there and use it as a free fast travel. Another thing that's up there is the Wildlands, which is where there seem to be a lot of resources. So I take the free port to the Wildlands, to the PvP gate, and if I wanted to go through the PvP gate, I could, but instead I'll just go around through here and do some mining and gathering and all that type of stuff. All the while I'm waiting on the other cooldown on the other character to be done. And you can gather more and some higher level resources if you're doing this. And I do think the game is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, this, I think it's called the Scrub Lands or the Barren Lands or whatever. It's very pretty. I mean, you've got the grass and the bushes and the trees and the cliffs and the sky and the mountain bluffs, and it's just a pretty scenery to be running around in the world. Heard someone whistle. Let me see here. Some flowers, some trees. I think I'm good on most flowers at the moment. Ore seems to be what we are shorter on than anything. So I am mining ore. Once I get the ore chest back good and full, then I'll try to do some crafting and stuff. There's no point doing that until we get enough ore to make a few pieces of gear out of. There is some rye grain. Pick it up. Use that to make yeast out of. Oh look, there's a couple of goats. Don't know if this character can skin these goats or not. Cannot. Some red cabbage. Let's see, I think there's some ore right in here. Nobody's gathered it, but I don't see it, so someone may have come through and harvested it, which is fine. It's not my ore. It's just that I knew that there should be ore up here, so I was right over here to check. Some more of this rye. Never have enough rye. Is some more rye. You have to have yeast to make any other kind of bread, plus some of the breads actually take rye flour, So you need a lot of rye flour. Ah, there's some iron. That'll make the wrought iron up there if I get that. So we got 47 rye, we've got a couple of the goat carcasses, we got a little bit of the wool that you can get even though you can't skin them, iron, an amber, and some sand. Amber's another one of those gems I will save because it does have a use in some of the other crafting. They seem to be a more rare drop. The ones you need the most seem to drop the least. I guess that's how it is in mini games. I guess that makes them more valuable. Makes you have to decide, what are you going to harvest and what are you not going to harvest. Pig sell me. There we go. Can't skin him either. Get my health back up. Should probably go spend some time in the wolf caves on this character and get it to where it can skin that type of stuff. I think it's at level 20 skinning, which takes a little while to get to. Is that time? Yeah, that's time. Got quite a bit of time in the chest. Vein of raw metal, harbinger of both strength and struggle. Yeah, that's right. I saw Joe. I hit the wrong button. I hit G there. I went to hit F to do the special move, and it zoomed in on examining the red poppy on the ground. But not the. I never claimed to be a professional gamer. Just a guy who likes this. You play PAX, or you just checking it out, or you just saw me on Twitch and you're like, oh, here's some guy by himself. Let me see what he's got going on. But anyway. There's usually some iron right here, but somebody seems to have mined it. Usually some iron here, but somebody seems to have it. Oh, there's some over there by the trees. There's some more rye. I don't remember what all you do use rye for. I know it's for rye bread, rye flour, and for yeast. Let's see here. Oh, I thought it was done, but it is not. Oh, my food is all falling off, though. go. Let's see. Some more iron over here across the road. Pretty sure. Is there any back over here? I don't think so. Look real quick just to make sure. I think this is where I just came from. And no, not there. Okay. I know there is some on the other side of the road. We'll go up there and get it. There's some more blackberries. Wonder if I can get that without getting everybody's attention and making them mad. Somebody got mad. That's a bear. Don't really want to fight anywhere near the bear because the bear will eat us. Let's see here. It looks like somebody's got part of the iron because there should be some iron right here. There's some over there. I can grab that right quick. There we go. So you guys saw the other one a while ago. My other miner, it's already maxed out mining, but this one's still getting skill from gathering the ore. Get this other one from up here. Alright, let's run on around. Should be some more not too far from here. There's a piggy. Bacon. He didn't come down, so we'll let him live unless he comes down and gets after us. Can't skin him anyway on this character. Is this the way I want to go? Should probably look at the map. Need to go that way? Nope. Am I going the wrong way? Sure do seem to be. Is it that way? Yes, it's definitely that way. Okay. We're heading, I guess it would be east, southeast. Yeah, well, you know, that happens. Uh, you got silly people who do that sort of thing. The free cooldown's nice, so. I not get up that? I thought I could. There we go. Now it's climbing. Besides the mining and the tree chopping is relatively easy to grind out and level. So is your sanity. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's that insane. Maybe it is. I guess crazy people don't think they're crazy, so there's that also. Yeah, I know. I don't know how that is. I mean, my mining on my main is like 40, or well, it's been 40 for a while, and then this one's 27, so this alt is almost as high in mining as yours is. But that's life in the big city, I reckon. It's not like it's a competition anyway. It's just a way to pass time. It's a video game. I do wish there was some way to speed up the the leveling of the crafting skills, but then everybody would probably complain. So it's probably better that it's not. Let's see here. There's another one. Let's see. Huh. What am I trying to do here? I guess I can't do it from my phone. I'll probably have to do it from my computer whenever, after a while. Alright, let's see. Is there another one? I think there's a third one here somewhere to dig. I don't see it though. Maybe not. Maybe there was only two. Maybe I dug three and missed it. Or maybe somebody dug one when they were running through and didn't get the other two. Any of those is possible. There's a bear. There's another bear. There's a piggy. Hello, piggy. Oh, there's the bear. The bear's gonna come and I'm not gonna be able to kill the bear. Alright. So I killed it, got the experience for that, but I didn't get to do anything with the meat or the anything because the bear was going to eat me. The bears hit really hard, in case you guys didn't know. I didn't think that the Mastercraft stuff was live yet, is it? I thought that the Mastercraft stuff was only on the public test server thing. Is it on the live servers now? On the PTR? Yeah, I haven't tried the PTR yet. I don't even have a character created over there. I've got two on this server, and then I made one on Sif, and that's the only three I have. I think I've got to run around this way because I think I dropped down too soon when the bears and stuff were chasing me. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta go back that way, actually. Yeah, I look forward to the master crafting thing. I think that'd be cool. Craft something in it, say this crafted by you, crafted by whoever. I think that'd be awesome. And then it should have higher item power. And then one place said that it would get possibly extra buffs and stuff, but one place said that it might not, so I don't know. I do not know what it will get. I don't know if the devs know what it will get yet. I mean, they were going to do the thing with the markets in one valley markets or whatever, and then they decided not to. It may just be item power. I mean, I don't know. They said on one thing that I could get an extra. I don't remember what they called it. Whatever. Like ability is not the right word. It won't get another ability, but like an extra buff on it in some way. I don't remember. But the last one they put perk. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. But on the last one that they put in the Discord, when they put the one about putting it on the public test realm, all it said was it would have the one higher item power. So who knows? Can you imagine crafting some of those high power blue axes though? How hard they would hit? Ooh. Not that I'm anywhere near crafting those, but it'd be cool once the time comes. Or some of that named armor, or the armor you get from using those named mods. Bear right there. Maybe I can not aggro the bear this time and have to jump off over the hillside. I don't know why that bear keeps acting like it smells me. I'm just right here behind it. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'd like for it just to completely ignore me. Oh, it saw me. Go away, bear. Thank you, bear. Curious if how they will do the lower level stuff. I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea what they'll do with that. I tentatively think they'll just leave all that stuff alone, because even if you do craft the lower level stuff and get a master craft on it, it's gonna have lowered your ability, so it will still be worth less than the higher end stuff. Oh, hey Brian, you gonna help me mine? Cool. You get all the stuff in here? Yep, looks like he did. Ah, there's some up the hill there. I'll run and grab that. That is why I do not run the miner's buff. I assume they'll just let you make it master craft, but it'll have slow durability that it won't really fetch any higher price. But like I said, I don't know. I could be wrong. I have been before, and I will most definitely be wrong again. Am I gonna kill this guy, or is he gonna kill me? Finally. Those pigs are just kind of floating on that wall there, huh? Some interesting things that pigs do. I've seen pigs fall out of trees, but I think it must be maybe the first time I've seen them float on the wall. They're pretending to be goats. They could be. I mean, I guess they could be role-playing goats. Yeah, that seems like a valid point. See, even the goat standing over there is not as high up on the hill as the pigs were, and he appears to have all 4 feet on something flat. But then again, who knows? hard to scan. Is that rye? That's more rye. Yep. Take that. We need more yeast. There's some iron. Get this one. This should fill me up. I think about dropping that one piece of wool. Get iron there too. Yeah. Dig in the iron. Don't know which way to go. Need just one or two more nodes. Could go back with less than a full bag, but I feel like that would be admitting defeat. So let's see here. If I can't find just a couple more nodes for a port back. There we go. Should be like 3 nodes right there. I hear a bear. I still don't see it. Oh, I see it now. Right out there looking at me. Level 4 brown bear. Yep. Not a thing I need. Alright. That's a pretty full inventory. Probably. Either that or I would have had to run all over the world and not had any because there was people up there mining. Can go either way. Had it go both ways. That's one reason I don't use the miner blessing though, is because you get up there and there's a bunch of people and You don't know when there's going to be a bunch of people. That's a big old fat house right there. Wonder who built that big old fat house. That looks really good. Very stylish. Alrighty. Mm, there, I think. There it is. I forgot to put the other rock in there. Mm, that one? Nope. There it was. This one, right? Nope. That one? Yep. Alright. Feet go out here. Okay. The thing I got left is wool and ore. Now then. Wool goes up here. Oh, can I not craft wrought iron ingots on this character? I guess I can't. I guess you can't craft it if you can't do anything with it. I did not know that. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, let's see. What do we do about that then? Put charcoal here, and iron here, and then the rest of the iron up here. And then get the other character to come craft the wrought iron. Log in already. Come on. Huh. Why can't... There we go. Alright, what was I doing? Anybody know? Oh yeah, I was going to put that ore on to cook. Let's see. Where am I on cooldown on this one? Oh, just a couple of minutes. Perfect. Take this one and go mine now. All the other ones finishing the cooldown. Wait, do I have anything in my bag I need to put up? No. But yep, it's a very grindy play loop to do what I do. It's that big old fat house again. Got a couple of these dandelions while I'm up here. I don't think Plantago, I think it's high mallow, the other thing I need. Some more dandelions? I guess where people are putting their houses up, it's kind of messing where the dandelion spawns are. There's a bunch of new houses up on in the world where we've had the free week thing. Alright. I assume a bunch of these will disappear tomorrow. Don't know that for sure. Time will tell. A lot of people may buy the game too. I mean, that'd be cool and be good if they did. More people playing, the more fun it is. It's nice to see the world alive and see people running around doing things. Let's see, this first one's 10, right? Yeah, 10. Iron. Are you iron? You are iron. Alright. There should be about enough spots for iron. Need some spots for sand and spots from leather and spots for other things. Is that 10? That one is. Is this one? Yeah, this one's iron. Huh. Deer ran in an unusual pattern, but who knows? Are you deer? Come back here, deer. Come on, come back. You know you want to. There we go. This iron or 10? Let's see, what do we got here? We don't need that. We don't need that. Pyrite. I think we do need those. Is that tin or iron? Copper. Neither. That is also copper. Oh, Well, not gonna fight that. Bet you copper, copper, iron. Oh, the irony. Let's see here. Don't need that. Yeah, what's this? Iron. Oh, the irony of the iron. Do do do. Let's see here. Don't think I need that. Find out I'm wrong, I'll regret that probably, but right now I don't think I need that. Just digging up rocks. Takes lots and lots of iron rocks to make iron ore, to make iron ingots. Be nice if there was mounts to jump on. They say that one day we'll get those, but I don't know what day that day will be. But I look forward to it. is a goat. Alright, so if I put this here, make some space for some goat stuff, kick that off, and then skin Senor Goat. What do we get? Anything good? Anything fall on the ground? Nope. Rye. I don't have a spot for rye right now. It looked like I had more in the chest than I thought I did when I put it up. There's 3 more iron nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots for iron. What did I drop? Topaz and garnet. Let's see here. Trundle off over this way. There should be 2 or 3. I can't remember if those are iron or tin. Iron. Got 3 more iron spots to fill up. Probably get one of them here off these. Wonder if I get more than one. Alright, now we go up the hill, past the mouth of the cave, and there's a handful of iron over there. This one. And this one. This one. One more iron. And we're full iron. Hello, Wolfie. They sure do make the wolves sound pitiful when they get hit. When they hit you, though, they don't sound pitiful. They sound angry, hostile. Oh, there's a fairy collar stone laying there on the ground. What do I want to drop to pick it up? Let's see. I guess the wall. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to drop. Hello, wolfies. My spirit back. Can I go? There we go. Alright. I think there's 2 or 3 over here somewhere. Maybe it's only 1. I thought it was 2 or 3.
Mic off. Mic on.
Ability zone cooldown. There we go. Now I can heal. Oh, my food is falling off. I should probably eat again. Definitely seems to make a difference in here. I can't get any more of the animal hides. All I can get is the rough or the gold animal hides. Kill one more set and see what I get from them. Maybe I get enough from these and then I'll just call it. Well, I don't think I got any from any of them. But I did get the other ones, but might go and drop something else to pick them up. I guess it's time to head back to the house. There we go. That looks better. Do do do. Alright, so the who's out here where who's go. The sand around back where the sand goes. Okay, that leaves leather and gems to put away. Put the gems up here. Nope, I guess I won't put the gems there. Put the gems over here. Leather goes upstairs. Alright. I'll do some very exciting forging here for a minute. I have to go AFK. My cat's hollering at me. I gotta go see what she wants. I'll be back in a minute. And then we'll see about doing some more shenanigans. Maybe. Hopefully.
Mic off.
Alright, got that done. Back and still not finished crafting the sheets, so at least you guys can see how much fun the crafting is. Actually, the crafting is fun. The little tedious stuff where you have to craft, 200 of this and 500 of that, and then turn those 200 and 500 into 20 of something that else is not as much fun. When you're actually making things that you want to make or that you can use or enjoy, it is kind of fun. This stuff is not as much fun. But, meh, is what it is. All part of it, I reckon. Also need tons of glass if you're going to do alchemy. After you get to... what is it? Level 17 alchemy, you start needing a lot of regular glass. Up to level 17 alchemy, you need rough glass. You can still use some rough glass at 17, but the most of what you're going to need is going to be regular glass. Or at least that's how it looks to me, unless I'm looking at it wrong. Which I could be. It happens. I do that sometimes. Go around and grab the glass out of the furnaces. Load it with sand and charcoal, and then reload them with glass. It takes glass a fair amount of time to craft. I think it's like an hour or something. So... One, two, three, four. Up to 400, so it won't be too awful long till I can make another run at alchemy. It will be a bit. How long does it take it to craft? Does it not tell? I guess it does. Oh, 50 minutes. So not quite an hour, but close. And then see, the little furnaces will only do the rough glass. Alright. I see this one's got 44 minutes on the return to the free report to the house. Yeah, I think it's mostly regular glass. I mean, you can use some of the other stuff, but you get a lot less experience from what I could tell. So I'm trying to get the regular glass going now. The good news is, with as much mining as I've been doing lately, I seem to have enough sand. The problem is not a lack of sand; it's the lack of glass that's been smelted. Backpack is empty. Food looks okay. Nobody's out here chopping oak trees now. Chopping the oak tree. Chopping the oak tree. Still chopping the oak trees. Trying to decide which way to go. I think I want to go that way.
Mic off. Mic on.
Chopping more oak trees. Don't need resin right now. Probably need some tomorrow, and then I'll wish I hadn't thrown that away. But tonight, I'd rather have the slot to put more wood in, so that's what we're going to do. That's another thing about leveling up. I know you was laughing at me a while ago, but it's kind of fun to watch the numbers change as you get skill on the different things. And as slow as I get skill in the crafting professions, it's nice to see like woodcutting and mining going up on this one. It's probably an all in my head thing, but it makes me feel better about it. It's like this one's actually getting something out of it, or I'm getting something out of doing it, besides just the materials. Could I be insane? Absolutely. Do crazy people know they're crazy? I think we talked about that before, and I'm pretty sure they don't. So, you know, there's that. I will be chopping the trees. Won't be chopping many more trees, will I? This one gonna get me full? We'll see in a second. Alright, let's go fill some charcoal kilns. Back in the house, back to the house, back to the house. Back to the house, back to the house, back to the house. I don't remember if I left one of these with one in it empty or not. Nope, these are all full. I can't put anything in them until I get rid of something. Maybe I left one of these empty. Or not empty, but with one spot in it. Yeah, that one. Okay. Let's grab 2 out of that one. That way next time I've got someplace to dump some if I need to. Alright. That in there. Heartwood in there. Chopping the wood, chopping the wood. And I prefer the oak trees because you do get more of the heartwood from them than you do from the beech trees. I will chop beech trees, and I do chop beech trees on occasion, but most of the time I'm just after the oak because of the amount of heartwood you get from it. And yes, I know if you do the tree chopper's blessing, you get more heartwood and get more sapwood faster. But it's not a race, and you don't get that much more, so I don't usually do it. I may have partitioned off too many of them for the heartwood. Alright, let's see. Yep, that's full. My axe and pick both look like they're taking a lot of damage. I don't remember if this is the character I was going to repair him. I wonder if it was the other one. Must have been this one because the pick is still pretty red. That'll still probably do 2 more backpacks full. Probably. We'll see. Have to go out back to get the rest of them going. That's okay. Thought I pulled some out of that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was one around back. Oh yeah, that one's definitely had some pulled out of it. That one as well. Okay. Go get some of the regular iron on this one this time. Need the regular iron worse than I need the wrought iron right now because I'm not really pushing weaponsmithing very much at all. Just if somebody tells me they need a particular weapon or something. But I've been trying to move armor smithing, but man alive, it's slow. Maybe I'm slow. That may be what it is. It may just be me being slow. Alright, dandelions must not have respawned yet because I don't see them anywhere. Did that or somebody else come through since I picked them and got them again, but I would have thought they'd be respawned by now, but I sure don't see them. Daisies. And see, this is why I don't pop the miner's buff, because somebody's been through here and mined all of these places where I would normally mine. That 10. It is. That's copper. And that's copper. And that's copper. But that's right. And that's copper. No, there's the guy who's mining. There's a goat. Let's get the goat. Can I skin this particular goat? I can, yay. Alright, we'll leave Dragar to get the iron. He's already right there at it. He's probably trying to fill his bag up with it. We'll trundle on out this way. there's some barley. We'll take the barley. And we'll drop the barley stalks, because I haven't figured out what you use them for. It's either something I skipped and didn't do whenever I needed to, which I did do that a couple times because I didn't know what things did, or it's something I ain't got to yet. I wish I had all these and more when I get there. Either which way, I'm going to drop them right now. Deal with the consequences of it later if I have to. There is another goat. No, it's not. That's a rock. That's not even a goat. What's wrong with you? Cannot skin rocks. There's some iron. We're gonna fool with getting enough of it. Are we gonna get enough of it to fool with having? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Amber. We'll keep that. There's rye. Wait, wasn't there something right here together? And there was. It was rye. This is backwards from how I usually try to come at this, but let's see how it works. There's a wild boar. Hello, wild boar. And a lowland goat. And another lowland goat. And that's barley right there. We'll definitely take it. And the stalks we can drop. And then is all this iron? Okay. What are you, iron? I think you are. Yep. Digging the iron. Digging some more iron. Alright, let's see. Is there a way to get up here on top of the wolf cave? Because I know there's some more iron up there. I can find a path up. Is that rye or barley? Oh, it's blackberries. This looks like barley. Ta-da! Mountain goatin at its finest. Not really. I'm not a very good mountain goat, but I did manage to get up that. Is that more iron? It is more iron. Okay. There's a very large amount of digging the iron that happens. If you want to smelt things, you must have a fair amount of iron ore to smelt into ingots to do anything with smithing with. In this game, I think it requires more metal to smith in this game than it does in real life, from what I've understood from some people. Alright, chopping the wood, chopping the ore. There is some more ore somewhere. Where is it? On the wrong side. I don't think that I am, but maybe I am. Is that it right there? I don't know, let's go see what that is. That's 10, that doesn't help us any. I mean, you do need a certain amount of bronze. You need a lot of bronze, actually. I still use bronze, but bronze hasn't been the hang up the last few days. Definitely not been the hang up the last few days. guess it's time to go in the cave and skin for a while. I still thought there was more iron ore somewhere to get. I know there is, I'm just coming at it wrong, not seeing it. Either that or somebody's been up here and mined it, which is also a possibility, I guess. Meanwhile, there's some more rye. Alright. Well, I would have swore that was iron until I got that close to it, but it's actually copper, so there's that. I was wrong. Okay, so let's put that up here and that up here. Let's go kill some puppies. Man, that sounds so bad when I say it, but they whimper like puppies when you're killing them. They're ferocious until you're killing them. Oh, crap, they killed me. Well, alrighty. Was not expecting that. Interesting. Very interesting. Guess I have to block a little more with this lighter armor on. How many blackberries have I got? 24. Alright, there's some more, so I'll keep them. Alright, let's get back in the cave now. And do a better job of blocking this time. Guess I didn't save enough spots in here for in here again. Ignoring me. Well, that one looked right at me. Hello? Well, that sucks. What am I doing wrong here? Am I not blocking? Apparently I am not blocking. Huh. Well, let's go try it again and see if we can actually block this time and not be stupid. try this again. With less dying. Alrighty. Alright, you two wolves. Okay, so my block is not blocking sometimes. I saw 235 damage whenever I was blocking. So that means some reason sometimes I am not actually blocking. Very interesting. And that time I took almost no damage. Of course, there was only one. Maybe I just did a better job blocking because there was only one. I don't know. Try it again here in a minute. Another chance. That was delayed. Yeah, I know what happened that time. I didn't hold block long enough. I thought I had time to get a hit in. See if I can't kill these couple and port back to the house, and then it may be getting about bedtime. It's getting tired in here. Probably a long, slick drive to work in the morning on thin, icy roads. Oh, that one's respawned. Alrighty. Recall the house. Well, recall the home Petromea. It's that big old fat house right there that somebody built right here, right on the corner. That's one of the better looking houses in the neighborhood. Into the house. Over to the freezer. Let's put the food in there. And that grain in there. That grain in there. And blackberries in here. And what else do we need? Sinew goes out here. Amber goes in this one. Yes. Now we got leather and wool to put away. That goes in there. This goes in here. Wool goes up here. I should probably go chop some more wood and put some more charcoal in that box before I call it a night. I don't remember, did I take some out of this one? I did not. Let's take these two out so I have a place to put stuff when I come back in. Oaken tree. Let's see. Not quite half full backpack yet. Getting closer though. Let's say we're getting close. Is that an oak tree? It is. This one should finish me up because I only need just a few of both to be full. You know what? I remember where I was supposed to go check for wood at. It was out here, so in the house. It was these ones over here. Might be able to go swap these out and run back and grab that other wood right quick before it despawns. I've got all kinds of empty space to put in now. So this might be enough. We'll see. Mm, okay. Okay, there's that. Got that. Yes, I ought to load the crafter back in one more time and just fill up the glass furnaces. I should probably repair my gear, if it will repair. That axe, probably running out of life. I think it was axe. Could have been the pick. The pick. Yeah, still got another backpack full in it, but that's a tomorrow or the next day sort of thing. Oh shoot. I guess I hit exit instead of log out. Come on, you can do it. Well, if I have time tomorrow before um, heading to work, maybe I can swap them out. If not, I'll swap them out tomorrow night. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I think I'm fixing to call it a night and see if I can get some rest and get up tomorrow and go grind in real life. Thanks everybody. Bye. Like, is it not stopping?